this one, in the center. So what film meeting person experience made you want to make films? So I consider this the filmmaking part just a part of a bigger thing called storytelling, which includes literature. Because I became a director via script writing, so I was first more akin to reading, to books, let's say. And I think that one of the books that really influenced me, and I was a young boy when I read it, it was Gabriel Garcia Marquez, some of his short stories, the magical realism. And I think that I kept some of this magical realism even in my films. I mean, if you consider, yes, the ending of this film I've made is a bit of a magical realism, though it's set in Romania, December 1989, on the brink of revolution. What advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers and actors? I would give them this advice that they shouldn't take themselves too seriously. That's my advice. Looking back on your career, is there a specific project or a moment that you consider a turning point? Yeah, sure, it was this short film that I made. And I think that then, which was called Christmas Gift, which had a really great career in festivals. And I think that is because I became a director, namely, I learned how to be a dictator on set. Why do we continue to make films today? Well, we continue to tell stories because I think that stories actually keep us more linked to a very chaotic reality. We can explain a bit more the reality with the stories in general. Can you discuss the role of film festivals and their impact on your career? I think that the purpose of film festival is to ease the discovery of films for the audience, the films that otherwise they would never be broadcasted or distributed. So it's hugely important role that the festivals are playing. Actually, they help us discovering a huge world, you know, because in some other countries and some other continents, there are not so many film festivals, and of course the offer is a lot restrained. What do you find most challenging and rewarding about being a filmmaker? Easy. It's the interest shown by the audience, that things, and the dialogue that you have with the world. Because going to a Q&A or presenting your film, you learn a lot of how your film is being perceived. And I think this is the most rewarding and most interesting to me. If you could collaborate with the person of your choice, your dreams, who would it be and why? Well, I would love very much to write a script, if possible, with Paul Schrader. That would be top to me. That would be really great. And why? I don't think I have to answer why. He's one of the greatest scriptwriters in the world. Can you pitch us your film, Elevator Mode? Great. I'll press the floor button. And then, yeah. So this film that I made, The New Year That Never Came, I think it's an extraordinary day with ordinary people. And that extraordinary day is the last day of the Ceausescu regime. It's the moment when the revolution broke. And it's 6 stories, so it's an intercut film, multi-plot. I think that I've arrived at the floor right now, so I'll get out of the elevator mode. What's your favorite part of the filmmaking process? Editing. I love editing. You know, finding this rhythm of a film, which is, I think, it's very important. And you don't have a rhythm while shooting. No, you just collect material. You know, this saying that you make a film in 3 stages. And you pre-production, production, and editing. But in the editing, I think you can have a lot of other possibilities to reshape the film that you had in your mind. In that sense, it's also beautiful, but it's scary in the same time, because you can have different films out of this process. Bogdan Muresanu, take 2. Bonjour, bună ziua! Mă numesc Bogdan Muresanu și sunt scenarist și regizor din România, născut în București. Și vă invit la festivalul de film Lux Film Fest. Pupe!